I already withdraw 3,000,
which is about 12,000 ringgit.
I've made consistent profits. Okay, my profits now has grown to about 40% plus.
Alright, once again everybody, as in Constantine right here, and those who are watching us right now live from Facebook, YouTube, perhaps and Instagram, and also to all our UFP subscriber and all the classmates. Today we have a very special guest right here, which is our UFP subscriber. His name is Brother Muhammad Aslam. Is also known as the Mo Wenger. Is that correct, guys?
Yes, sir.
So okay, before we get started right here, I think we just want to get to know about Muhammad Aslam. So I think is it okay, a special session today? Just tell to the audience right here your full name, you know, what is your occupation you're doing right now, and just tell them a little bit how many years already you start trading in Forex market before you join the Ultimate Forex program. Yeah, go ahead, Aslam.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Aslam. Okay, my current occupation is customer service at AIA Berhad.
Right.
Okay, my years in trading, actually, I've started to trade since 2007. Okay, during the falling of the pounds. When I trade, I just trade as a newbie. I trade with one of my friend. He's also a newbie.
Right.
But basically, what we did is that we did research first. We know it's a risky market. We know what we are into. But at that time, I did taste a very high profit that time. I did make about 100% profits in one night. But then because I'm a newbie at that time, so I couldn't get hold of my emotions. So I thought that every day I could make that much.
Every day is Sunday.
Yeah, every day is Sunday. So that's a problem for all the newbies.
Right.
Okay. But basically, I've discovered some good systems like scalpings, and also I've discovered good indicators to use back then. Okay, but and also another mistake is that that time I was a freelancer, so yes, I didn't have a stable job that time. So I was just full-time trade. So that was like my only source of income. Okay, so when after I've made a lot of profits, I also lost a lot of it until that my account size have fallen to 50%, and then I've decided to withdraw everything. Okay, and then I stopped. And after that, I started to look for a job, and then I've got my job currently at AIA. I've been in AIA since 2011.
Wow, great.
Yes. So
yes. 9 years already, right? Almost 9 years
already.
Right.
Okay. So during that time, yes, I've got my hold of myself again. Okay, but I've also had a plan to trade again in the Forex market.
Wow.
Okay, because basically I have a property in Cheras. Okay, whereby I already put my plan in place that if I sold my property, I will have this much of money for me to trade again in the Forex market. And fortunately, 2 years ago, I've sold the property. I've made a lot of money.
Great.
Okay, but I've already decided how much that I want to trade Forex market.
You already spare some cash for trading.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
I'm more towards like investor. So I had a friend who's staying in Putrajaya. I know him since 2010. I think Sir Izon maybe know him. His name is Nizam.
Oh, Nizam. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So he introduced me to you guys, to CTK. So that's why I joined CTK in November. At first, I want to test water to see the signal, but the signal is very good. I've made consistent profits. Okay. My profits now has grown to about 40% plus.
Right.
So within three to 4 months.
I believe there's a week that you are making about $3,000, $4,000 per week, right? Is that correct? So for those who are watching us right here, when we're talking about in terms of dollar right here, now for those who are staying in Malaysia, $3,000, which is you have to convert in ringgit, which is about 12,000 ringgit per week. I think that's a very handsome income already. It's more like a senior marketing executive salary, you know, the kind of stuff like that. And you are trading it, you know, from home. So yeah, so we're actually excited to see your result at Dan, you know. But after that, what we saw is you move from, you know, just a trading signal, you know, you start to go to, you know, learning. You start to, you know, subscribe to Ultimate Forex program. What make you move, you know, to learn? Because you already have your experience. So you know, since 2007. But what make you move like you want to relearn again? I think like you like to learn back again, right? Is that correct, Aslam?
Yes, that is correct. Basically, because since I've left the market more than 10 years, so I could say that I want to refresh. But at the same time, since I already have some capital to work on, so then I've started to look around at the Forex learning program, such as the UFP. Okay, I'm glad that I'm in the UFP. Especially to have a mentor like you.
Yeah,
I'm very happy
you're welcome.
because for me, as a newbie, I cannot just trade by myself. I can easily sway away by the emotions in trading, especially when I make a lot of profits.
Right.
I've got over the moon. Okay,
Yes.
and when I started to lose, also I can give up if I don't have somebody to mentor me. Yeah, that's why.
Right. So inside the UFP program, you went through the videos, tutorials. There's a lot of awesome modules. Share with us a little bit, especially the audience, those who are watching right now. What do you think personally, all these modules are prepared to you through this UFP?
For me, it's the module that you have in the UFP is really superb. A to Z is very understand. Once you finish, for example, if any one of you don't have much time to look at each of the video, I recommend that to look at the webinar which has been conducted in December.
Right.
Yeah, those 4 days is very comprehensive, whereby after watching it, you can get a clear picture of what is a forex market. And then after the webinar, if you want to learn more about the technical analysis, then you can go straight away to the module 4. That's how I learned more about the UFP Hidden Swing and also some of the Harami trade.
Right.
But yes, for me, it is still new for me to trade that way. So that's why I combine it with the CTK trading signals.
Okay, so for those who are watching us right now, we are live right now with Brother Aslam, and those who are watching from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and for those who are joining us this webinar, especially to all the classmates. I think, Aslam, can you say hi to all the classmates? They're watching you all right now. Okay, so we're gonna have a question right here. So the question is, how actually this UFP hidden swing, or whatever indicators right here that we have, how actually this UFP hidden swing actually help you? You know, and how much actually profit you gain already? Since like just now you mentioned it's already 40%. So 40%, you joining UFP is like 1 month plus ago, if you're not mistaken, UFP program. I think 1 month or 2 months.
I joined since 1st November. Sorry, UFP. UFP is since December.
December. Okay,
I've joined since December,
Right.
and then from then I've got about 20% plus trading. Yeah. To be honest, in the past 3 weeks since the break of the
Coronavirus.
the COVID-19, yes, the market is not so good. But since it's not my first time experiencing such quite a big loss, so I'm on the recovery mode at the moment. Why I turn back to UFP, it gives me a chance to really not trade blindly. Means like I know what I'm doing. So once I started with the UFP Hidden Swing, it really opened up my eye. You know, every time I take the trade, I trade with confidence because I know what I'm doing with the trading signals.
So with the UFP Hidden Swing, what actually the most interesting information when you see this trading strategy, UFP Hidden Swing? What kind of information that you see from this indicator?
Okay, for me, what I see is most special is that for me, logically speaking, anything that goes up must goes down.
Correct.
Everything that goes down must go up. So with this hidden swing, I know at some point those trends is going to change. Whether it's going back uptrend, it's going back downtrend. The signal, the UFP hidden swing, give me the perfect moment, perfect chance at which time that I need to enter my trade, especially when the colors started to change from green to blue and then red to blue again, and then and then I look at the broader picture because I've been trading for quite some time, so I can maybe read the movement of the trend, and then I've read some of the news of the fundamentals just to look at the sentiment of the market. Yeah, but the UFP hidden swing really give me a good moment on where I need to put my trade.
Okay, so we received a question here from a lot of your fans, Aslam, in the group. Okay, let me going to read. There's a few question from big fans. This guy is from Sabah. Okay, this guy is from Sabah, and he have a question to you. So the question is, how much capital that you start? Okay, that's number one. Number two, he discovered that scalping means you fast in, fast out using UFP hidden swing, and we discovered that you have a 2 days consecutive win trade that you make 3,662 ringgit, which is about $800 plus, and you did it quite consistently. So can you share with us probably a little bit how you combine these UFP hidden swing indicators and how you scalp it? So if it is okay that if you don't mind that you can share us your your screen and let your fans get the chance to know how you do it.
Let me get sharing screen first. Okay.
All right. So okay. I think you can see. Okay. All right, guys.
Okay. So, honestly speaking, now I'm really happy to see many greens at the moment. Okay, this all using the UFP hidden swing one, I think. Hold on, standard. I'm using the standard. Right. Yes. Okay, but this one, for example, this one I really took a little bit of gamble actually. But with the confirmation from the UFP hidden swing aggressive, okay, and also the Bollinger Band. Okay, I've seen that it has touches the upper Bollinger Band, okay, and also at this moment, which is for the aggressive UFP hidden swing is already has crossed here, so I know downtrend is going to move soon. So how do I scalp it? Okay, everybody can do back testing on this. Okay, just see the movement. Actually, when the trend going to start, basically you can easily get 10 to 30 pips or even 40 pips, and your stop loss is always at 40 pips, which is if you back test a bit, okay, you can see that once for example this one, okay.
Right. The H4, you mean the high time frame?
Yeah, the high time H4. Okay. Even if it was, for example, like this. Okay. This one this one hit. This one is going uptrend. Okay, but it's definitely should. But I only scalp 10 to 30 pips because that's a very easy movement to monitor. Okay. I close very early. I make sure that when I scalp 10 to 30 pips, my overall, for example, if I took 10 positions on that day, 9 will hit the TP.
Right. Okay. That's great.
That's how accurate it is.
So right here, Aslam, I think that you seems like the template that I gave to you, UFP hidden swing aggressive. Can you show a little bit that template? The template, can you click the template side so that people can see the right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you see here, guys, we give a few here. We have standard, we have position, we have aggressive. Why we design such a template here is because we want to suit your style. So what happened right here to Aslam is he is suited for this aggressive to give to quick scalp. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Right, and then you're gonna use time frame H4 to do the scalping. Is that correct? All the time H4, or you're gonna go slightly backward to H1 to make your decision?
Okay, at the moment, I'm always using the H4 because that's what the UFP Hidden Swing is designed. I
Correct.
think that's what is designed for H4. I've always used the Hidden Swing on H4.
So aggressive trader right here. So once you click this one right here, aggressive, one more time, click that aggressive again. Classmate today is watching this crossover. We're going to explain again later on how they're going to do it. But this crossover is very interesting for you. Is that correct, Aslam?
Yes, correct.
Right.
And especially when the trend has moved above, for example, uptrend, it has moved above the 70% mark, and then I'm just waiting for the right moment. For example, this cross here, and then I've also confirmed that it has touches the upper Bollinger Band, okay, and then it never touches again. So I know the downtrend is going to start soon. Okay, then I just wait for the crossover here to enter my trade. This is using the UFP aggressive.
So quick question right here. All this trading strategy and templates and indicators right here, does it help you a lot?
Yes, it helped me a lot, especially since past 2 weeks. I'm starting to recover, and I'm very happy. I'm doing it slowly but surely. I will recover at that. I will reach that target.
Right. Can you share with us a little bit? What is your floating profit right now? Let me have a look. So all this profit is actually due to you are using this aggressive method right now.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Oh, okay. So we see here that you almost have like almost $200 profit right here floating using this aggressive.
Yeah. Using it, you see. Yes.
It's good. It's good. Okay, so that's great. And we saw that the few weeks ago, you did very fantastic here with you scalp very quick. So your scalping is TP. Your target profit is always between 20 to 30 pips. Is that correct? Or
yes,
you can
correct.
adjust. So okay, 20 to 30 pips, and your stop loss is always around
40 pips.
Around 40 pips. Okay.
Yes.
And did you use Bollinger Band to determine your TP sometime? Say for example, even though it does not hit 30 or 40 pips, but it hit the Bollinger Band upper or lower channel after you take the trade, would you consider to just exit the trade?
Yes. For example, this pair right here, AUD-JPY, which I enter using the aggressive. If you can see, I can already put my TP at the lower Bollinger Band. Yeah, so anytime it can hit that. But you see, I put the 40 pip stop loss. It has never touches. Hardly. Yeah, from 10 trades, only one will hit. That's all I can say.
So this aggressive template right here seems to suit you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's great. It's great. Okay, now, so those who are watching right here, especially your classmate today, is very interesting sharing right here from Brother Aslam. And in fact, there will be more interview, not only just Aslam. I think perhaps some of you right here also will be start to share your trading experience right here, with all the classmates and of course to all our viewers and audience right here. Okay, now here Aslam, once again, thank you so much right here, Aslam, for sharing your wonderful experience right here with us. Okay, now we have a next question right here. Okay, now if someone would like to join this UFP program, especially for those who are still newbie and zero knowledge, and especially those classmates right now, those who just joined us right here and watching this program together. So can you tell them something, or what is your recommendation to them?
My recommendation is to really get into the program because like I mentioned before, we have our mentor here, which is the Izon, which is it's good to have somebody to mentor you. For example, when you have a wrong trade or when you're trading good, you can at least have someone to share with, so that your emotions is kept in control. This is especially for those who are trading 2 or 3 years, okay, very newbie, okay. Although you can say that, for example, for myself, maybe at the moment, even though I have a overall picture of forex market, but maybe if I look at myself, okay, maybe I'm only 20 to 30%. There's much more to be learned or discovered. But using this UFP program, I'm very glad because it helped me a lot when I want to refer something, for example, trading or maybe money management, okay, I have something to read again or to look back again for my homework, Yes.
All right. So again, I hear one more time the question from one of your fans here. The
Okay.
capital that you start, because I believe you just liquidate, your properties. I think that's good.
Yes.
So I think you have some capital to start. If I'm not mistaken, you start with 40,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you start with 40,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
No
just
problem.
a moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've started with 10,000.
Right.
Okay. 10,000, and then overall I've made currently I'm staying at the 28% profits.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. So I already withdraw 3,000. Okay, basically
Yeah.
yes.
So again, for those who viewer right here, those who watching, especially Facebook audience, YouTube, Instagram audience, and all our classmate right here, to all UFP subscriber. Now look, if you have a capital of 10K, doesn't matter what is your capital, but you have a gain of 28% to 40% just within 2 to 3 months. That is considered fantastic. Why is it so? Now look, a guy named like Warren Buffett, one of the best investors in the world. So he's talking about after 12 months. After 12 months or after 1 year, they're talking about targeting between 15% to 20%, or at least 25%. And look right here, Aslam, you only just within few months, you already hit 28% or somewhere around 40%. You actually already beating most of the fund manager target record already. So proud of yourself, pat yourself on your shoulder. You did great right here, because you already beat any fund manager. And this is why I say in this program right here, we're going to teach you as well right here to manage your own fund. How great is that, right? So I believe right here you have your basic TP, your basic stop loss right here. I believe also you also using the smart money management right here, which is you risk percentage right here that you did right here from your total capital. Is that correct? You range somewhere between 3% to 10% from your total capital when you trade?
Yes. I'm for the moment, because there's a lot of positions that I open. From the 10,000, I open with the 0.30 lots, which is, for example, if you take the pair of the GBP USD, which is 1 pip is $1. So basically, for every pip, it only take me about $3, whether it's profit or loss floating. Okay. And my TP is 20 pips, for example. So I already scalped and got myself $60.
Right. Okay, that's great. Okay, so we almost come to an end already. Once again, thank you very much, Aslam, right here. We are so glad to have you right here. Of course, we will see you more during this throughout a 1 year. I believe that during these 5 years right here, you will be able to become one of the greatest trader, and perhaps that maybe we'll see a wonderful growth to your portfolio. And for those who watching us right here from the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and all the classmates right here, Aslam, do you have any final words or final advice to all of them right here?
For me, my advice is that you have to start somewhere. Whether you start with a demo account or you start with a small size account to trade, for example, $100 or $500, whatever amount that you put, you have to try. Okay, if you don't have the confidence, you can start with a demo. Okay, make yourself used to the trading, okay, because it will involve your emotion. Okay, for example, in the past 3 weeks, I've made a loss. Okay, but it teaches me not to give up. Okay, I've always something to go back. Okay, which is the UFP learning program. Okay, and that's how I started to trade again with confidence, and hopefully this time I will consistently making profits every month.
All right, that's great. So once again, everybody, for those just watching us right here, once again, thank you very much. And for those who want to get to know more right here, down below here, we have the link and a special link right here for you to find out. You can click this link below, and to get to know information right here, you can click subscribe or whatever button that we have right here. Don't forget to click. And to all our classmates right here, Don't forget, we're going to learn more right after this. We're going to cover more chapter right after this. So once again, Aslam, thank you so much right here for your time. We keep in touch and see you.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
bye-bye. Take care,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Okay, bye.